Sharper Point Commentary.
It's nice to be back to work, although LaDonna may feel different with all my...
No, I do not. I am so glad you're back.
All my complaints. I do feel like a whiner and more than a little like a wimp complaining about how manipulating a computer mouse and keyboard's causing me pain. But I did just have shoulder surgery. Surgery that involves screwing 5 more anchors into my tired old bones. Screws number 8 through 12, which were inserted last week, reattached a shoulder tendon that snapped in half. Now, I'm told after all this heals up, I should have the shoulder of a teenager. And I have hope that'll happen since screws 1 through 7 gave me the full use of my left leg after a big break. So successful, I was able to go back to doing squats with a lot of weight. But something else happened while I was healing up on the couch from my shoulder surgery watching the news. Felt like I also needed neck surgery. Yes, I have 3 herniated discs in my neck, caused by weightlifting, but my unofficial diagnosis of neck pain came from watching Donald Trump dealing with tariffs. I got economic whiplash. President Trump says that as early as tomorrow, the U.S. will impose reciprocal tariffs on Canadian dairy and lumber, which came about in response to the tariffs Canada put on American products, which, of course, were in response to the tariffs that Trump imposed last week and then paused until April 2nd.
Because they wanted to help Mexico and Canada to a certain extent.
And he told Fox News he paused those tariffs to help U.S. automakers. We've seen widespread uncertainty, chilled economic activity caused by Donald Trump's government cuts and tariff threats. But Trump promises we'll be happy with all of this eventually.
I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing.
Well, ABC News political analyst Steve Roberts admitted to us that it takes time for the positive effects of all presidential economic reforms to be felt. In the short term, these tariff tiffs and all the back and forth is causing chaos for people watching our money, our investments. And, of course, it's creating chaos and churning the tummies of a lot of us who are hoping to retire someday.
Almost every day, every hour, there's a different view of tariffs. And the stock market was down over 3 points last week, 3 percentage points. Both major consumer indexes of consumer spending confidence are down. A number of major banks are warning their investors and warning clients that a recession is possible.
Wow. If what has been happening to my 401k keeps happening, I think I might need butt surgery because it keeps getting kicked all the time. And there's enough uncertainty out there that the president himself told Fox News that he's not ruling out a recession this year. Can we get to the good stuff soon? All the promises. And that includes promises for my shoulder.
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's Morning News and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.